What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Not So Pro Football Talk. Today is a fantasy day. Oh, good golly, I miss Tuesdays for fantasy football. So now we're kind of going to the process of reverting the schedule back to Tuesdays being in fantasy football day. Liam Backus says hashtag NSP. Gabriel says hashtag NSP Football Talk. I'm ready to be the NSP. I can't even talk. Inaugural. I got horrible pronunciation. That's why I have Reed here. Reed corrects me on all of these things. I don't know what I would do without him. But guys, we are doing hashtag NSP. This is something new. I'm trying to build a new tradition here within the NSP culture. So hashtag NSP is going to give you a lot of perks. And I already awarded some of our subscribers as NSP Gold member, which those will automatically get into those perks. So what I'm trying to do, which we need the Gold members to get involved here as well, y'all. Whenever we start a live show, we could be on already, or it could be before we're on. The show could say upcoming. If you type out hashtag NSP, that would automatically enroll you guys into our next giveaway. Automatically, whenever that will be, your name will be on there. I keep tabs on whoever says hashtag NSP, so you guys already know. Y'all got to get down with it. Rave says, what's going on? What's up, Rave? Or should I say Zach? I'm not done with that. But today we are doing fantasy football, so we're gonna get into an underdog fantasy draft here. And after that, you already know we're gonna hit up some sleeper fantasy. So if you want to get into sleeper fantasy, you guys have time. We will be sending out the link right after we are finished with this underdog fantasy. So I love this, man. Hashtag NSP Rave. Kyrie, appreciate y'all being here.
SWA also.
SWA. Sorry. SWA. What is going on? Okay, from now on, Reed, that's going to be your job, so we don't interfere with each other.
Yep.
SWA, appreciate you being here. Make sure you are subscribed because, like I said before, we have a lot of perks when it comes to this show, whether that be giveaways, whether that be just let y'all know into some insiders for fantasy football or more, or maybe some meet and greets. We got a lot of stuff coming up this upcoming season, and I'm talking about vlogs. I'm talking about some music videos. I'm letting it all go. Yeah, road trips, football games. We are into it this year. We are hungry to get up to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So help us reach our goal. Let's get there and grow with us. Hashtag NSP. Appreciate you guys. So we're going to go ahead and log into a draft here. You know me, I like to get into a 12-person draft. Well, actually, should we practice with a 10-person draft since a lot of our leagues are 10-person, Reed?
I think we should definitely do a 10-person.
Nice. I'm not going to do no $5 draft. I'm looking into a $10. Unfortunately, we do not have any of the big ballers. Best Ball Mania did go up to 25 and it used to be 15. Or no, those were weekly winners. Let me see if there's one up. If there's a weekly winners, which is right here, we're definitely doing that. I've been wanting to do more of these. So I just want to make sure it is a 30-second countdown right there. 30 seconds. We're going to go ahead and enter this. Boom. Yeah, take my money. I'm just going to win it right back.
Rave wants to know if we can fly him out to a Titans game.
You know what, Rave?
This guy.
I would do it for Rave. I won't do it for Zach.
Oh, okay.
I'll do it for Rave. Not for Zach, though.
Careful what you promise, AJ.
Oh, man. How does this affect LeBron's legacy? How does what affect LeBron's legacy?
NSP. We decide what LeBron's legacy is. NSP basketball coming soon.
NSP basketball? Dang.
I don't know enough.
Y'all want to hear a backstory? When we first started NSP Football Talk, Vince and I wanted to start up an NSP basketball talk because we're big Spurs fans and we love basketball. So it's not just football. Of course, I love football more than I do basketball. I don't think basketball is the same anymore. But that was in the talks when we first started this show. Nestor says, hashtag NSP Football Talk. Remember, guys, these hashtags do count. Okay, they count for something. So it looks like we are waiting for the draft to start. Awesome.
Rave says that comes out in the sleeper mock draft. AJ, you have the second overall pick.
I have the second overall pick. Now, according to Kyrie, supposedly out of nowhere, Jamar Chase is going first overall. I don't know where he's looking. I don't know. Maybe he's over there with Liam in Canada. I'm not too sure. But here, I mean, Jay Jettis goes first overall because he's the most talented wide receiver in the league ever, ever,
Mhm.
right under Jerry Rice. But I'm just kidding. He has a lot more to go. So we got 25 seconds before the draft starts. Second pick overall. I'm not in this predicament yet this year. Reed, who would you take second pick?
Well, you got to assume Justin Jefferson goes off the board first, so then you're kind of left with either Jamar Chase, Christian McCaffrey. You can try Tyreek Hill or Cooper Kupp, but I like Jamar Chase or McCaffrey better. I'm a big running back guy. I'll take McCaffrey, even though I'm scared about the injuries.
Wow, you would take Christian McCaffrey as the second pick overall.
If I'm at number 2, Justin Jefferson goes first. I'm taking Christian McCaffrey. What are you doing, AJ?
Honestly, I'm going to throw a bone over there to Kyrie because I have not gotten Jamar Chase in any of my leagues. I've been first overall pick twice, but never second. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot for Jamar.
Kyrie says, I'm taking the best wide receiver, Jamar Chase, at 1-1 on God, basically. You can have there's arguments, Kyrie, that you could say that Jamar Chase is better talent-wise, etc. The problem is Justin Jefferson gets way more targets than Jamar Chase does. So as far as fantasy-wise, Justin Jefferson, in my opinion, has a much better chance to be a number 1 fantasy player compared to Jamar Chase. So you got to feed Joe Mixon, T. Higgins, etc., etc. It's just too much in. I can't trust it, in my opinion. Ray says, I don't know why you wouldn't take Jay Jettis first. It's so obvious, in my opinion.
Look up.
Barring injury, it has to be. What were you saying, AJ?
Look up in the comments section. That's why. Talking about Kyrie. Kyrie would totally take Jamar Chase over Justin Jefferson.
Yes.
So I'm going to get ready. Obviously, if y'all know me, I've been going double wide receiver in the first, second round. So I'm going to look for another wide receiver unless an elite running back drops down. And right now, the only elite running backs I see is Bijan, Chubb, Barkley, and that's it. And yes, I did name Bijan Robinson as one of the elite fantasy wide receivers.
Wide receivers or running backs?
Sorry, running backs.
Okay.
So here, it'll be ideal if we get one of these 4 or 5 guys here. I don't think it's going to happen, so we're going to go ahead and mark those guys down. After that, I think we're hitting a huge drop-off when it comes to talents. But we are in the second overall pick, so we're going to have somewhat a back-to-back pick. So if I need to get a running back, if all those guys are gone, I'm getting a running back. And then I'll fall to a wide receiver.
Where it says Henry ain't elite. What's going on, AJ? Is he not elite?
Is he? Oh, did I stutter? No. I don't think he's an elite for fantasy football this year. I think he's going to be a valuable option. I think he's one of the top tiers when it comes to fantasy football. So I'm not sweating and saying that I don't trust Derrick Henry. He's going to be consistent, and I love consistency. But this league absolutely runs on running backs being able to catch the ball. And with this new new Titans team, they have some new weapons to play with, whether it be Treylon Burks coming back from injury, whether it be that young stud tight end, who's excited to see this upcoming season, or we're going to see that elite wide receiver, not fantasy elite, that elite wide receiver, DeAndre Hopkins, really acquire a high value target share. Because also, I'm taking into consideration, you could go ahead. I'm taking into consideration that the Titans are looking to, start up the young bucks, right? So you have Spears right behind Derrick Henry, who could possibly be something in the future.
Gary says, why take JJ when Chase about to get 1,600 yards and 18 touchdowns? Listen, Curry, I think Jamar Chase is very, very talented. I think he's incredible. I think he's, if he's not as good as Justin Jefferson, he's right underneath. But the problem is the offense he's on. I would be very surprised if he has 18 touchdowns on that offense. If he has 18 touchdowns, 600 yards, that means you had a lot of injuries to the rest of your weapons. AJ, do you agree with me there?
Oh, 100%.
Yes. Curry says also Joe MVP. He throw 50 touchdowns. Chase might catch 20 of them. I would believe Joe Burrow could throw 50 touchdowns. I will not put that past him for sure. 20 of them going to Justin Jefferson. That is a lot. I forget off the top of my head the most touchdowns caught in a single season, but I know it's pretty close to that. So it's pretty crazy if you're saying that.
I think it's like 22 for Jerry Rice, right?
I know it's
22 for Jerry Rice.
For sure, I know it was held by Jerry Rice. AJ's 4 picks away, but I'm going to read this comment really quickly. Rave, I was going to say they will use Henry for screens since he was a ATA career high in receptions, but they drafted Spears and he's popping off in the preseason. I have heard rumors that they're going to try to use him a little bit more in the passing game, Derrick Henry. So that could potentially see happens. But if you think Spears is going to take that away, we trust you as our tight ends expert in the chat, Rave. AJ,
Please,
you
Jalen Waddle, please.
Oh, he's going to fall to you?
Please.
There's no way.
No!
Oh,
I get screwed again. Dang it, man. This always happens.
Hey, you can have Jonathan Taylor on the Miami Dolphins. You got 20 seconds, AJ.
I got 20 seconds, but I do need another option in wide receiver, guys. I need y'all's help in the chat. Help me out. Who should I pick next? We got Chris Olave, Calvin Ridley over here. I want to go Jonathan Taylor. They took Derrick Henry. I wanted to get Derrick Henry over Jonathan Taylor, but man, I can't believe that happened.
Rave wants you to take Olave with your next pick.
Chris Olave. All right, Rave, this is for you.
I like that pick. I think he's going to have a really good year this next year.
Okay, so it looks like we're going to miss out on some top-tier talent when it comes to running backs here. We did get Jonathan Taylor. That is a big risk, but I think it's a high risk with high reward, right? So if he goes to a team – sorry?
Potentially, yes.
Potentially, yeah. So if he goes to a team like the Miami Dolphins, I think that's an awesome risk to take. I think Raheem Mostert and Jeff Wilson will kind of sizzle out. Kane will come back healthy, and I think he will take a role behind Jonathan Taylor learning, right? If that does happen, or whatever team he goes to, he is going to demand a very high usage because they already came out and said, his manager did, that his contract is not going to be cheap.
I like it. All right, I'm going to throw this question to Vincent first. Thoughts on Derek Carr, and I'm assuming he's talking about fantasy.
Honestly, I think Derek Carr has a high ceiling on fantasy just because he's got people like Kamara who are going to come back after week 6. So after week 6,
3, 4. He's coming out week 4.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
his
3
sentence
games.
was like super short.
Yep.
That's I don't know. I guess I just got used to 6-week suspension for everybody, but not for Kamara.
No.
We'll see. But yeah, so Derek Carr has a super high ceiling, especially if AJ is correct that Michael Thomas will stay healthy this season, or at least majority of it. He has a high ceiling because he's got 2 top-tier wide receivers and arguably one of the best pass-catching backs in Kamara practically the whole season. So with Olave, Michael Thomas, Kamara, anybody else who's going to be catching the ball for him, I mean, honestly, they're going to be all open because there's so many threats around. So it's a lot to keep track of on that offense, and Derek Carr does have a pretty decent arm, especially in this preseason. All the practices, you've been seeing videos of him actually making some pretty neat passes, like if he's a top 10 quarterback. So, of course, that's just practice, but we'll see how it develops into the season, see how comfortable he is in that play scheme there. But I think Derek Carr has a high ceiling. I think he could possibly be a top 10 quarterback in fantasy.
Hey, did you lose something?
I don't have my phone with me.
Uh-oh. You're 11 picks away. You should run now if you don't have it.
Okay.
Your fiance's like...
Okay, all right. I like what you're saying, Vincent, but I'm a little bit worried as far as his rankings in all of it. I would say he's mid-tier. If you're trying to get a quarterback in the late rounds and not trying to get one of like the top-tier guys, that's where you should draft him. Don't reach for him. He's gonna stay around there for a while. You can get him in one of the like 8th,
I think like
9th,
7th, 8th pick, round,
Yes.
Yeah, he's going to be available. I agree with you there.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I think
don't reach.
I think this year he's like a Kirk Cousins,
100%. That's what everybody's going to be thinking of him. Kyrie says he's literally better. Man, just go. Oh, he's talking about Jamar Chase again. He's better. Go look at their college stats. Chase was alpha wide receiver 1, more yards, more touchdowns with less than 40 catches. Let's not even close. Listen, we're not getting into the conversation of who's like more talented or whatever. They're on different offenses. We're talking about fantasy. Justin Jefferson is the better fantasy wide receiver. Fantasy. I still think he's a better wide receiver overall just because what we've seen. But we're never going to be able to see Jamar Chase be a true 100% I'm the guy type of wide receiver as long as he has so many good wide receivers and weapons around him, Kyrie. I will not believe it until I see it. That's all I'm going to do. That's all I'm going to say. Israel Torres, welcome back to the chat. I think it's been a while since I've seen you here. He says, just ready to win it all. Hey, I give you all the luck. I wish you all the luck.
Tough competition. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, don't put me there. Yeah.
Oh, hello.
That's it. All right. Gabriel Munoz, I think he's talking about Jamar Chase here. He says Reed is the most talented. I agree with that. You know, I decided to hang up my football cleats before I even got them. We never really know exactly what I could have been.
It's true, Reed. It's true.
What are we talking about here? What did I walk into?
Kyrie, we were talking about Derek Carr, and Kyrie's still talking about Jamar Chase. He's going off right now. Israel's back in the chat. He says he's ready to win it all. He says, Doctor. What is that?
Dr. Feel Good. That was my nickname back in high school.
Okay.
God.
Gotcha. AJ's 2 picks away. Grave says Watson, McLaurin, and London all have bad questions at quarterback. Are you taking them? Whoa, Jordan Love is a great quarterback. I'm kidding. We don't know yet. It's a question mark, right? Watson, yeah, we have a question mark at a quarterback. McLaurin has a question mark at quarterback with Sam Howell. And Drake London has a question mark at with Desmond Ridder. But at the end of the day, in my opinion, and AJ and Ritzy can expand upon this, at the end of the day, they need somebody to look to, and they're going to look at their best wide receiver options at the end of the day. AJ's on the clock, so let's take this pick real quick, and then we'll jump back into that question.
We're going to go ahead and pick out Najee Harris here. I like him a lot. I think he's going to be utilized very heavily in the passing game.
I like it. Either one of you guys want to take this question before AJ takes his Nets pick?
I'm pretty sure he's going to get there right before we start because he is the next pick. So
all right, AJ, take us through your thought process. Who are you picking next?
So I got my top 2 running backs and I got my top 2 wide receivers. So I kind of want to go out there and snipe out a tight end or a QB. And when you look at the QBs here, I'm not too impressed. You got Trevor Lawrence. Oh my gosh. Why does this keep happening to you? I was literally going to pick him next. Why? I don't understand.
They're watching us.
They are. They're watching us. So right now, I don't know if I should go out there and snipe a tight end. We don't have a lot of it. We still got George Kittle out there, but I don't trust him. Y'all know my take. But we still got Kyle Pitts, Goddard, Darren Waller, and TJ Hawkinson. So I'm going to go out here and we're going to grab another running back. Boom.
You get 3 running backs?
3 running backs. Yeah, I got 2 wide receivers and 3 running backs.
All right. Filling out your flats.
Yes, I am.
All right. I like it. All right, Nets up. But you guys want to take this question? How are you guys feeling about Watson, McLaurin, and London? I think they're still viable options.
Yeah, I feel like you hit the nail right. You hit the nail right. No, you hit the hammer right on the nail. That's how it said. There you go. I always get that mixed up. But I think you're correct here. I think, yeah, there you go. Just how AJ said it right there. One of those ways. But no, for sure, Watson, McLaurin, and London, they all have that question mark of, is their quarterback going to be accurate? Are they going to be able to stay on the field for offense? Because they have a good signal caller. They have guys who can look at the defense and call audibles, stuff like that. But we got to remember what Reed said is exactly how it is. You know, sometimes quarterbacks like Kirk Cousins just throw it out there because they know their wide receiver one's somewhere there. So they have play designs where they're planning to get that wide receiver open. Sometimes it's wide receiver 1, sometimes wide receiver 2, sometimes it's the guy there in the slot. But majority of the time, Watson, McLaurin, and London are the first option. So if they're not open, then they go down to their second read. But most of the time these guys are the first read. So they're trying to get these guys open, trying to get them in the game, change the effect of how defenses look at their offense when they come out in their triple wide sets. Sometimes they'll have 4 receivers out there with the tight end. They're just, there's a bunch of different looks. So you don't know how it's going to happen, but these guys are 75% of the time, they're mostly the first option, first read. So
For sure.
I agree they're going to get the ball.
Last thing we're going to say on this, McLaurin and London both had question marks last year at quarterback. I don't think you need to be worried about those guys at all. Kyrie says, I understand what you're saying, Reed. Whoa, this is the first time we've ever agreed, Kyrie. This is crazy. AJ, be nice to our fans. Be nice to Kyrie. We're agreeing here. I know JJ is being force-fed, getting empty stats, but I'm just saying Chase is clearly the better player. I don't know about clearly, but hey, I'll look at the tape. I'll do this for you. I'll look at the tape. I'll compare the two. I'll come back, let's say next week, maybe Monday, tune into our Monday podcast, and I'll let you know what I find, okay? I think that's fair.
Why not Thursday? We got a live draft on Thursday.
I don't know if I have time by Thursday, and I don't know if I'm going to make that one either. Oh, it's a live draft. I have
my draft.
You have to.
I hope I make it.
You better not be asleep this year.
Yeah,
I'm not going to be asleep. I got other things going on also. Liam says, "How do you all feel about Dalvin Cook now?" AJ, you want to take that one?
Yeah, sure. I like Dalvin Cook going. I mean, obviously, I don't like it for fantasy perspectives, but I mean, they really reinforced that running back room just in case Breece Hall doesn't come back the way that he is supposed to be or how he represented himself last year. So I think Cook is going to have a heavy start. And what I mean by that, he's going to be taking the majority of the reps, looking good, first, second down. They're really going to ease into Breece Hall coming back. By mid-season, I fully expect the share to be not split, but somewhat there. I think Breece Hall is going to have 60% of the carries, and I think Dalvin Cook's going to have 40% of the carries. And that's going to happen more towards around mid-season. So he's going to start off really hot, and you're going to be like, oh, wow, I need Dalvin Cook right now, and it's going to change later on.
For sure. Kyrie says y'all should make a video about guys.
Whoa, Kyrie.
Whoa.
Kyrie, I want you to make a video about guys.
That's a little weird. About it. Oh,
yeah. About it.
Nice
yeah,
save,
sure.
dude. Nice save.
Yeah.
We'll look into making a video about who we did our rankings as far as wide receivers not too long ago. Little
oh, because last time you kept calling us little bro. Look at Kyrie. Be embarrassed. Shun. Ding, 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 ding. Shun.
AJ, you're 2 picks away.
Oh, shoot. Sus.
Well, we'll look into making a video about something like that. We did do our rankings. AJ's on the clock not too long ago about wide receivers, though. And we did put
so mad. They took James Conner. They took George Pickens. Are you serious right now?
Michael Thomas.
What do I do here? I'm sorry?
Michael Thomas, your favorite.
Bro.
Or do you get a tight end or a quarterback?
It's going to have to be Michael Thomas here. I can't afford to lose out on a wide receiver. And then now I'm either going to get a tight end or a quarterback, which really I think I want to go for Kyle Pitts just because I do believe that these quarterbacks like Kirk Cousins, Dak Prescott, even Geno Smith and Daniel Jones, Aaron Rodgers will be available next turnaround.
Rave agrees with you. He says Pitts.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Curry says we are trolls. You're the one talking about guys here, dude.
So we got Kyle Pitts.
Nice.
Cool.
All right. Not bad. Yeah, if anybody else has more fantasy questions, go ahead and drop them down in the comments. We'll be more than happy to answer any and all questions. And here we go. Liam says, what's making y'all hesitant to pick Jacobs and Devontae this year?
Are you serious?
That whole team is making me hesitant.
Are you serious? Is this guy for Liam? I expected more out of you. Don't you watch our show enough? One, the head coach, Josh McDaniel, has no earthly idea what the hell he's doing over there. Probably one of the worst head coaches out there. The organization can't even fire him because they can't afford it. An organization, a multi-million-dollar organization, cannot afford to fire the head coach that's bringing their team down. So that's one, right? And two, you have the most handsome gentleman in the world in the NFL league. As a quarterback there, but he can't throw a ball. He cannot throw a ball. He just looks good being in Las Vegas. I mean, it's tremendous over there. Ray says Jimmy G played under Tom Brady. He's still developing. If he's still developing right now at this point of his career, he is never going to be to. He's never going to get to where people expect him to be.
But Liam says it's Devontae, and that's how I want to feel too. But I don't know if he's going to be able to have the same type of caliber as he did last year. I think he has the talent. I just don't know if the offense is going to be able to produce like it used to.
What are we pausing for?
What are we pausing?
Yeah, what are we pausing for?
What'd you say?
Jimmy G's handsome.
Oh, okay.
I'm not wrong though.
I mean, he says it all the time. This isn't.
It's not new.
But here's another reason why I don't believe in Devontae. I do believe in Josh Jacobs a little bit, but I just don't think that team's going to function well on offense. But the last year that Devontae Adams was with Green Bay, he had a 72% catch rate, which is pretty good. It's his second highest out of all time. The year before that, he had a 77% catch rate with Aaron Rodgers. Him taking a dip last year with Derek Carr, he went down to 55% catch rate. So they were force feeding him the ball, throwing him crazy erratic passes, and they weren't connecting it as well. But he still had the same amount of stats, so that's a good thing. This year, breaking news. Go ahead.
So some of you guys may have already seen the injury that happened to Jackson Smith-Njigba, but we got the official timeline for him just right now, 3 to 4 weeks. So it looks like he's definitely going to miss the first week, maybe potentially the second week. So if you do decide to take him in your fantasy team, just know you're going to be without him potentially those first 2 weeks.
And the good thing is...
What would you say?
Did you see what Topps did? The card company?
Panini?
Or was it Panini?
Panini, yeah.
Or Panini owns Topps now, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they took away his contract because of the injury. That's insane.
They're dirty, bro.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's insane. I don't like that.
All right. We got another question from Liam. What rounds would you take either of them? Talking about Devontae and Josh Jacobs. I think Josh Jacobs definitely has to still go in the second or third, in my opinion. And Devontae pretty close to that also.
Yeah, I'd say second or third. If you're able to get them in the third round, I don't know what your draft is doing. Maybe they just lost all faith in them. Devontae Adams is still going to be a stat or a points guy. He's going to get you quite a bit of points every single game. But there are going to be some games where he's totally irrelevant, just like last year. And his injury status also is up in the air. He's getting older. He's with Las Vegas, Sin City. There's not a lot of good things that go around there, not a lot of good juju either. So that's just my opinion, though. Devontae Adams will still get you points, but he's not going to be those consistent guys that you can get in the first and second round that are going to be much better for you.
You got to think about juju when you're drafting people.
Juju, you guys do.
Oh. Did you see what Gabe put on the Discord today?
No.
He highlighted Juju Smith as one of the best wide receivers in the league. Get out of here, dude.
Yeah.
I know.
Trying to throw everybody off.
Curry says I'm taking Josh late second, early third.
If you could find him early third, I don't think he's going to be available. I mean, his average ADP is going in the second round. Same thing with Devontae Adams. And I think why they're going so high, despite having a horrible head coach, offensive play scheme, average Joe as a QB, is because what other route are you going to? Are you going to go draft Hunter Renfrow? I don't think so. I think you lost all hope in that last year. They lost Darren Waller. He's not there anymore. So that just increases more target share towards Devontae Adams and Josh Jacobs. So those guys are going to be getting force-fed the ball no matter what. And I see that I'm on the clock.
You're on the clock.
Whoa, we have a rare sighting now.
Oh,
Nestor?
He's back.
no way.
This must be a bot. It's not
Must be a bot.
Playing
Jeez.
VR chat right now.
Guys, hey, Nestor was here this whole time. He said hashtag NSP.
Did he?
Yes, he did.
Ah.
I'm going to back Nestor up here. I know that's rare as well, but I'm going to
Oh,
back
he
him up
did.
here.
He did.
Oh, he did, yeah. I wasn't here at that time, so excuse me.
All right, but you took Isaiah Pacheco. What was the reason behind that pick, AJ?
Honestly, as far as the draft board when it comes to running backs, I really want to reinforce wide receivers a little bit more just because of how iffy they are. But Isaiah Pacheco was the only starter left available there. So you know he's going to get a consistent scheme, and he could always have that one game where he scores, 2, maybe 3 touchdowns in one game. And that's all I need. This is
Around 15
best ball.
seconds. 15 seconds.
Yes, sir. You already know. I talked trash about Kirk Cousins last podcast. Should I go with Dak Prescott? I don't know. I'm going to have to go with my boy Kirk here.
All right. Kirk. All right, there's a lot of Juju trash talk right now. Liam says, the thoughts on Devontae Smith. Anyone you guys want to take that one?
I would like to.
Go ahead.
Take it.
I like Devontae Smith. Last year he had an uptick in every single stat there was out there: touchdowns, reception yards, targets. I know they got AJ Brown on that team now, but they were slinging the ball with Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. So I think he went from like 60 receptions to almost 100 receptions last year, and he's the wide receiver number 2. So I think that's insane. That's just like a little bit of I guess equivalent to how the Bengals are. They're a pass-heavy team, and that's how they got all the way to the Super Bowl. So I think that Devontae Smith is still a very, very high wide receiver too. Not talked about as much as some other guys who are solidified wide receivers too. But I think he's a consistent guy. He doesn't get a crazy amount of touchdowns. Last year he had 7, but he's still good in my opinion. I would take him somewhere around the 4th or 5th round if he's there, and I already have 2 solid running backs and 2 solid receivers. So I think he's a good flex. Definitely going to get you like 10 to 15 points average, and sometimes even a high of 20.
All right. Ray says Treylon Burks looking nice, RN. I haven't seen much of him in the preseason. I haven't particularly paid attention either, so that's probably my fault. But I know AJ over here is a big Treylon Burks hater. You're muted right now, AJ.
I clicked on my mic thinking I muted the mic, but I muted myself here. But Treylon Burks hater? No, not at all. I like Treylon Burks. You can't say I hate. I've always been on the up and up about Treylon. He did have a horrible rookie season, bad, right? I understand that. But there is a lot of pressure on him. That's probably what I said that you guys might have misinterpreted, that there's a lot of pressure on him. He cannot afford to screw up here. Not the slightest. So if I'm Treylon Burks, which I'm fully expecting he's going to do this, he's going to do everything in his power to make up for last year and to prove that he's not a bust, especially if he has a mentor like DeAndre Hopkins.
Okay. Kyrie says, who y'all taking in the second round if they all play Josh, JT, or Tony Pollard? Me, in those 3 options, I'm taking Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, if they all play and they're getting the same amount of share that they had last year, I would say Josh. I would go Tony Pollard actually after Josh, and then JT. Just because of age factoring in there, the amount of usage that each team will have on them, as well as the amount of time that they're going to be on the field for the offense. So I think the Cowboys and the Raiders have more opportunity to stay on the field longer than the Colts do this year.
AJ, what are your thoughts, Josh, JT, or Pollard?
On Josh, JT, or Pollard, Josh Jacobs clearly broke the record last year. I mean, he was outstanding for fantasy football and in the NFL in general. But when you talk about those three guys, you're talking about workhorses, right? Those guys will be the ones that are just going to demolish. And you'll be fortunate enough to get any one of those guys. But right now, the uncertainty with JT does drop his value just a little bit. As far as dropping it below Tony, it's kind of hard to see. But since Dallas has not signed another running back, and they only have a 5.5, not a 4.5, Deuce Vaughn back there, who's been looking really good in preseason, Tony Pollard is very. What's this guy saying?
He just looks up at his offensive lineman. He's like, "Oh,
my goodness!
Those guys are almost like 7 feet tall. Reed,
he's gonna get hit and he's gonna die."
I feel like you would have to go with Josh Jacobs, right? This is his last year. He really has to prove himself because he's looking for a big contract. I don't think he's going to be with the Raiders next year because obviously the Raiders decided to franchise tag him, and he's not very happy about that. He's going to want to find a long-term contract elsewhere. So in order to do that, he's going to have to replicate or just somewhat duplicate the season that he had last year, right? So he has to be very productive. And I think he's going to be heavily utilized with Jimmy G being there. Jimmy G is going to check down. He's going to dump it off to his running back countless of times. So I like Josh Jacobs there, and JT and Tony Pollard. Like I said, any one of those guys, if you have on your team, complete workhorses, you'd be great.
All right, as AJ's one pick away, question for you, AJ. Are you staying away from Pittman? He's wondering, Liam.
Liam, you've been taking your notes, or unless you're just asking just to ask. But yes, I am staying away from Michael Pittman. I usually tend to stay away from Colts wide receivers these past few years just because I don't trust the quarterback. I don't trust the quarterback. I didn't trust the head coach. I didn't trust the offensive line. There's no one out there who is ready to take lead and to really say like, hey, I'm the wide receiver one. I'm going to take you out of victory. No one on that team besides the running back, which was Jonathan Taylor. So yes, I am staying away from Michael Pittman. Too inconsistent for me.
All right, and AJ just drafted there Kincaid and Chain. So
A-Chain.
A-Chain.
Yes, I did draft A-Chain. I know I talked about getting Jonathan Taylor for the idea that he goes to Miami, but let's say he doesn't go to Miami. I just picked up two awesome options for me for fantasy football.
For sure. Carter says, no, Tony's getting more snaps now, remember? My reason for that is because, as far as my knowledge, Tony Pollard is not coming back week 1, is he not?
As of right now, he is looking good. I could look at it as far as his progress here.
I don't believe he's coming. I would be astonished if he comes back week 1.
But I don't think people are going to be drafting him this high if he's not coming back week 1.
Yeah. I remember his injury being. I thought it was going to be longer, but I may be wrong. Yes, AJ.
I was going to say, yes, Kyrie's 100% right. Now, Tony Pollard has no one out there who is sharing snaps. So not only is he going to
his touchdowns away.
Correct. Yeah. Ezekiel Elliott took all of his touchdowns away. If it wasn't a 60-yard run touchdown, it was stolen by Ezekiel Elliott, that freaking fatso over there. That's just, ugly looking dude. I know, but I like going to all the memes. All right. I'm not one to talk, but I'm a trash talker. Y'all know that already.
All right. Ray says JT had one good year. I don't think he'll ever go back to that form. I don't think he'll ever have a good year as he did that 1 year, but I still think he can put up good running back numbers. Will he ever be a absolute 100% like the best running back in the league that year, or when I think he was like potentially getting MVP votes that year also. I don't think he'll ever get to that type of form again, but I still think he can put up good running back numbers. You guys agree there?
Yes, I do. So we are a little over halfway through this draft. So you guys, I am going to send out the link to join the mock draft on Sleeper Fantasy. The link's going to be sent on this chat and also on Discord. So if you guys want to wait in there, we will start towards the end of this fantasy football draft here on Underdog.
Cool. And Kyrie agrees with us. He's taking Josh Jacobs out of those three also.
So I've done some research on Tony Pollard. It says that he's as healthy as an ox out there, man.
Really?
Yeah, he says he's already taking pretty much all the snaps in in practice right now.
Good for him.
Yeah, and this came out literally 3 days ago.
I'm kind of sad that Polar Knights is not in the chat right now. I really wanted him to meet the
Right.
crew. You got Rave, Kyrie, Liam here. We got the Mount Rushmore of NSP subscribers right here. That's awesome. Zombies here as well. Can't forget about Zombie K98. So awesome. Appreciate you guys being here, by the way. This has been a great show, especially since it was a surprise. I'm glad to see every single one of y'all here asking questions and ready to go.
AJ, you only did a sits team.
Oh, it's saved from last time. So I'm gonna have to. We did some crazy stuff last time.
Are we planning on doing a sits person?
We did.
No.
Here, let me go.
Can you change it then? There we go. Okay.
Doing.
Sorry.
He's going raid.
I'm sorry. I just didn't know if you had to resend the link or something. I apologize.
All good. Is this the first one you joined with us, Reed, on Sleeper?
No, I did it. I've done it before. Why do you forget about me, dude?
Wow, I've done so many already. Like we've been going.
You don't remember me. I get it.
Oh,
forgettable. Curry says Tony running back 1 would not be shocking.
No, it wouldn't. And to that question you guys asked earlier, who would I pick first, Josh Jacobs, JT, or Tony Pollard? With the conditions that's going on right now, I'm taking Josh Jacobs, Tony Pollard, then JT.
But Tony Pollard, I think, is a very close second, in my opinion.
I said Tony Pollard second.
Yeah, but I think it's a very close second. I'm saying the gap isn't very far between Josh Jacobs and Tony Pollard.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I won't step on your toes again, AJ. Curry says, I told y'all the only fantasy nerds I watch. AJ's the nerd.
I love me some fantasy football, man. I love it. So right now we got the Z-Man, Zach, Reed, Patriot Gabe, and that's it. That's all who joined the Sleeper Fantasy Draft right now. We still got a lot of time left, so take your time, no rush. Welcome to the freaking show.
I don't know.
From that meme, that race car movie. Start your engines. You don't remember that?
No.
I don't. That's
Rave has a very good compliment here for us. Kyrie, they ain't nerds. They're very intelligent fantasy connoisseurs. That is very true. We know what we're talking about.
See, we love Rave. Rave
95%?
is awesome.
95%, right, AJ?
Yes, we're at 95%.
Yes.
I did fall, but I came back.
Getting your backup quarterback?
Backup quarterback, Derek Carr. Yes, that is right.
We were talking about him earlier.
We got Zombie K98 just joined the Sleeper.
Carrie says, I know, Rave. I'm just trolling them back. You can't troll us. It's impossible. Was it a tap 2, AJ?
Tap 2 and counter that.
Tap 2 counter. Now we're becoming nerds. And then AJ drafts DJ Chark wide receiver.
As of right now, DJ Chark is the wide receiver 1 for that team, and I think he's going to be utilized very heavily in the beginning of the season with such a young rookie QB in order to get players like I'm forgetting his name, the rookie wide receiver over there in Carolina.
Jonathan Mingo,
for him to learn under DJ Chark, for him to learn under Adam Thielen. I haven't forgotten about him. I just feel like Adam Thielen is going to be more of that slot guy, slot wide receiver, more of a tight end role for that offense.
For sure. All right. AJ, what are you thinking in these late rounds where you're just trying to get backups for your guys? What are you looking for right now? I know we all know about A-Chain. And I feel like a lot of people know about him now, so he's not more of a sleeper anymore. But what are some of your other sleepers you think you have?
A lot of people do know about A-Chain now, and I think a lot of our fans know about A-Chain now because of how proactive we've been. I think things would have been different last year if we were this active in Underdog Fantasy, consistently drafting. Like if you see these guys with a shield on top, they are veteran players. These guys have been playing for a while. They do their research. So it's kind of hard to find those diamond in the roughs, right? So in these late rounds, and I'm not going to talk about best ball, even though that's what I'm playing right now. I want to look for potential, right? I want to look for rookies. I want to look for players who haven't had the right chance. Thus, DJ Chark, who could really go out there and shine with a new team, new system that I feel that's very that they could be found valuable in that team. You don't want to draft a running back that's with the Commanders, right? That run a three-headed monster consistently rotating, because you're not going to find much value off of there unless people get injured like they did last year. You don't want to bet on that. So I want to look at some young players out here. For example, right now, I'm looking at Jalen Hyatt. There's a lot of untapped potential out there in New York. They're expected to be a up-and-coming team, and you have a young wide receiver like Jalen Hyatt that wants to make a name for himself. That could very possibly be the wide receiver one for the team. We don't know. So that's someone who's on my list. Zamir White, we've seen him have a great preseason. He is the backup to Josh Jacobs, but now that Josh Jacobs is playing, something could totally happen, right? Anything can happen. He could be a good handcuff. That's another thing you want to look for too, handcuffs. And going on, I mean, this year is very tough. Look, you have John Domingo. I know I just got DJ Chark, but John Domingo could be excellent, especially in best ball. It could be one or the other. He could possibly take the reins. That's also someone that you could possibly take off the waiver wire at any time. Well, that's not who I was looking for, but Tank Dell, another rookie. There's a lot of rookies out here that really want to make a name for themselves. Ty J, I'm going to say it wrong. Ty J Spears, probably one of the best handcuffs out there in the league. We talked about him backing up Derrick Henry. Dante Foreman, I know Vince likes to talk about Foreman a lot. I'm not as high on him as Vince is, but that could be another option.
I like him just because I feel like that backfield is not solidified yet. Of course, we have Herbert, who's going to be heading. Or sorry, am I talking about the right team right now? Talking about the
yes,
Panthers
the
now.
Chicago Bears.
Chicago Bears. Okay, I just want to make sure. But yeah, that backfield is not solidified. I don't know how Herbert is going to last back there. He wasn't an every down back last year because he got hurt when he did take every down. So again, I don't think that they're going to be throwing him out there all 3 plays all season. So I think Deontay Foreman has the ability to take the starting spot due to something unfortunate like an injury or due to just fatigue. Because as we know, the Bears are majority of a running team. They don't pass the ball too much. So just don't know how long Khalil Herbert's going to last back there.
All right. Kyrie says, what time is the mock starting? I have to do something. I don't want to miss it. And then Liam asks, can we do a 10-man if the other spots don't get filled up?
If the other spots don't fill up, I'll switch to a 10-man league. Kyrie, we will be starting in 5 minutes. Or actually, in 5 minutes, we will be announcing the draft order for the NSP Gold League for those of y'all who are involved in NSP Gold. So if you don't want to miss that, like I said, we're starting in 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
4 minutes.
Here, I'm going to take oh, no. I thought I clicked on Tyler Conklin. I clicked on Dawson Knox, which is not good for me, but it's not the worst either since I have both Buffalo running backs. I meant to take Conklin since it is a best man league. I want to find the best possible tight end. I'm only running 1 tight end per game, so one of those 3 guys has to hit. Ideally, I want a Conklin. Now we're going to go to our next pick, which I'm probably going to pick John Domingo if this guy does not screw me again for the 3rd time this draft. He gets Matthew Stafford. That's another option I want to look at. I want to look at QBs here. So for QBs, I am screwing up left and right. I had Kyler Murray. I guess I took Derek Carr. John Domingo, we go. So now it's kind of like foolproof, right? We cannot fail here. One of the guys has to hit either DJ Chark or John Domingo. So here we go. I want to make sure we are all set up for the big reveal.
Well, how are you going to reveal? Or is that a surprise?
I want to announce it when I'm doing it.
Okay, you're going to reveal the reveal?
I'm going to reveal the reveal. Yes.
I think it's Yeah, I'm gonna guess it's by who you like the most.
Oh,
That has a big part of it. Yes,
Oh, okay.
huge part of it.
it's just like mine, Reed. That's how I do mine too.
You're the most corrupt commissioner I've ever met.
I'm excited. It's the first time I actually find out pick by pick. Usually it's just everybody finds out at once, so adds a little bit of spiciness.
It does. It does. So
We gotta do one of those competitions.
what are you talking about?
40-yard
See-
dash, bench press.
Oh, I really want to do that. Maybe next year we get into that.
We'll do a whole what are they called? They're not drafts. What are they called? Well, we do everything. We do the 40-yard dash. We do
Oh, the combine.
the combine. There you go. Could not find that word whatsoever. Yeah, combine.
Kari says,
Would-
"Oh, okay, yeah, I should be first then, AJ, right?" Referring to the people you like the most.
Dude, Kyrie, you better hurry up. You don't want to miss a draft. Go and do what you need to do. So I can tell who's really my favorite here. Oh my goodness. Who else do I need? Who else do I need? I really hope people got it. Like I try to make it as obvious as possible, but we'll see. We'll see how this order goes. Where is this? Okay, there it is. Very disappointed. There's some guys who are like super active as far as like texting me, being involved, but they never join our live or watch any of the videos. You know?
They're not with it.
Gable says, if they ain't watching, they are going last. Like I said, I
Ooh.
dropped some of the biggest hints out there. I'm looking at people's names. Oh, Big Money Joe's in this league. Little Spurs. Cyber threats. Okay.
This would be fun. Let's see. In that league, we have how many people are in there? We have 12 teams in that one. We're talking about NSP Gold Fantasy, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 12 people. Damn.
Okay, we're almost there. Like I said, 5 minutes, right? How much time do I got left?
You're 7 picks away, but who knows how long those 7 minutes will take? 7 picks will take.
Are you on the last round already, AJ?
Yes, I'm one of the last rounds.
Oh, God. I say you give this guy the first pick for sure.
What is he saying? Come on, AJ, let me get Jamar. Bro, go do you guys. You're going to miss it. You better not miss this. I'm telling you. Okay, so 5 minutes have passed. I'm going to go ahead and put this on autopilot here. And we're going to jump right into it, you guys. I'm a man of my word here.
All right.
So let me go ahead and present what I got to present here.
Ooh.
So I'm going to make sure this is the
What's he
right one.
doing?
Do you have a wheel? Oh, no, he has a...
So here we are going to decide who is getting their draft order. So good luck to everyone out there, and I wish you the best this fantasy football season because we're not taking it easy. So number one, who's getting the first pick? That is going out to the first person that put hashtag NSP, and that is
Oh,
Gabriel
shoot.
Munoz.
I'm getting last pick.
Hashtag
Wait.
NSP. He gets the first pick for our NSP goalie.
Are you kidding
Congratulations!
me?
You're gonna kick us off
Oh
for
my-
our fantasy
I gotta
football
put
season.
it on there now.
Oh man, it's too late for you, bro. It's too late. Where are
I
you?
can at least
for your
beat
cyber
Vincent.
threats? Boom, slot
Dang.
one. Up next, who do we have? We have Liam. Liam is not our NSP goalie, so just quick shout out. Thank you so much, Liam. Rave, I do believe you're not in our NSP goalie, so huge shout out to you. SWA, appreciate you, my man. Hashtag NSP. Hopefully you're still watching. Thank you very much, man. All love there. Kyrie is the second pick, so maybe he does get his
He's gonna
dream
get
football
Jamar.
player. he does get Jamar Chase. So as if y'all can't tell, I purposely did not put hashtag NSP because I wanted to be 100% fair here. So Rave put NSP again, hashtag NSP, Rave, Kyrie. I think that's and we got Zombie K98 with pick number 3 when it comes to our NSP Gold League. So we gotta look for Zombie K98 here. Boom. Congratulations, you are pick number 3. As far as everyone else, I don't think anyone else commented hashtag NSP.
Here, read.
It was too late. I already said it. It was too late.
What?
Already says LAJ. Let's go. Let's gook. I don't know what that is. I don't
Let's
know
gook.
what y'all say over there. Does Chase? We'll see. We'll see if Gabriel Munoz does pick Chase.
Dang.
And Zombie K. You can't root for Kyrie, bro. Okay, so up next we are doing a wheel. Okay, so I am presenting the wheel.
I always win wheels.
So I'm gonna go over there, stop my screen. I'm gonna show the wheel so y'all can see that I am not cheating.
You're a cheater.
I'm a cheater.
You guys
That's
are
what it is.
weighted.
I'm gonna go
Wait on
ahead and
that.
put. How do I put this as a full screen here?
I
There's
think
a way.
Bottom.
Full screen. There it is. Boom. Let me present this. Boom. We got the wheel. The wheel of fortune.
Misfortune.
Or misfortune in this case. We'll see what happens. So we're gonna spin that wheel. This is the first spin. So y'all can tell it says click to spin. This is the first spin. I haven't done it yet. So here we go. What is this? A 4th pick overall?
I feel like you have your name here twice, AJ.
4th pick goes to Bulls mascot. Congratulations, Dan. Let's get you out here. Bulls mascot goes to pick number 4. Bam! Congrats, man. Up next, let's see what we got. Let's remove him.
Wait. Look at this.
Dude, I
comment.
just saw that.
Kyrie says, "Stop it, y'all. Chase is trash. Don't take him 1-on-1. Waste of a pick."
Hey,
This
next
guy
we go and
changed
clip
up.
that. Let's
Clip
frame
that.
that. Okay, I want to
Frame
frame
it,
that and have it as like
Screenshot it.
a permanent picture on our
Chase
Discord.
is trash. We got
Next
it.
on that wheel.
I'm actually going to screenshot that later on.
LOL, Rave, a hater with zombie though. Up next, we have
back to back.
We have the members of PI Podcast going back to back on picks. PI Podcast is one of our oldest friends here on the podcast. So little shout out there. I have so many tabs open. I'm trying to set it all up. Where are you at, Ian? There you go. Boom. Now for pick 6. Who is getting pick 6? Let's remove him there and spin it again. Pete is in here. He is our defending champ of last year. Oh, look, we got Ben the Dog, Benavides. If y'all do not know, early in NSP days, Ben was actually part of this show. We kicked him out.
Yeah.
So Ben the Dog, don't worry, he doesn't watch this show. I know that for a fact.
He's probably playing games right now.
He is probably playing games. I looked over to see in the Discord if he's on there. So let's spin it not one more time, but let's spin it again. There we go. Get me in there. Oh! And the defending champ is on the board. We got Pete De La Pena. Good luck out there, Pete. Super awesome guy. Not a store winner. He's a very humble winner for NSP. Hopefully he likes this trophy. This year, you're going to want to win. It is awesome. I really want to win this. So we're going to spin it once again. Kind of disappointed that Armando hasn't gotten picked. But it looks like Big Money Joe is up next. Wow.
We're all be next to each other.
Guys. That is wow. So Big Money Joe is next. Where are you at, Big Money?
The pressure is on us now.
Yes, it is. So let's remove him. Is it just us?
Oh, you're in there twice.
Oh, yeah, and then
Is that your dad, I'm guessing?
That is my father. Yeah, he did pay to get in. He really wanted.
We should just put him next. Is
this the Money League?
This is the Money League.
Oh my god.
Oh my. So my father goes up next. He's been a long time fan of the show. He watches all of our fantasy football videos.
This is perfect. I love this.
Does it even matter anymore where we go?
Oh, yes. I'm aiming for pick 11. I want pick 11. I'm craving.
I want 12.
Pick 11.
for
Come on, give it a read. Give it a read. No! Come on. Come on.
Matthew,
10.
Come on.
you got 10.
I'm at pick 10. I'm not mad at it.
Read.
Rave says, L, Rave, a hater with zombie, though. Don't. But I pray he doesn't take Chase, don't troll. Ain't no way.
No.
Yeah, I'm the last pick. I'm always last pick.
It is last pick.
I want to
for
trade
Reed.
with Reed. I want to be last pick.
Oh, we're making a trade already?
Oh, we can trade, right?
Wheel.
Oh,
Guys,
that's
let's not rush
rude.
into it. I was about to announce that.
That's rude.
But here we go. Last
It's not
pick.
even
We got
on
Reed
Reed.
the speed here.
Reed doesn't even go. It's not on his name.
There you go. Draft settings updated. That is the official draft. But guys, remember, just like Reed said or Vincent said, you are allowed to trade draft picks. So if you want to go out there, you don't like your draft position, trade it. Trade it. It doesn't hurt to see, right? So go out there, trade your draft picks. This is a competitive game. It's not by chance. So go out there, go compete, and go win that league, which you won't because I'm in there. So just a little FYI. Let's go ahead and jump into our mock draft, you guys. I got so many tabs open. Let me close these things out. So let me go ahead and present that. Open for trades. Gabriel doesn't like pick one, or maybe he just wants to get an advantage.
I think he does.
We shall see. So now we're back here.
Rave is trying to switch.
Who? Rave? Switch to 10? Rave?
Dang. Reed, I'll trade you for your 12th pick.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Oh, it does it go like pick by pick? So like if you want to trade your first round, you do your first round? How does it work? I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, man. So Nestor takes 10 from me. That's okay. So let's see. We got Read the Speed, Z-Man here, Kyrie, Patriot, Liam, myself, and Zombie. Vincent, we're going to get in on this?
I'm sorry? What?
Were you going to get in on this mock draft for Sleeper Fantasy?
Yeah, I'm at the end. I was at the end, unless you kicked me out.
Well, I moved
changed
it to 10
right?
slots, yeah. So you got to pick a spot here.
I want to be pick 8. Sorry.
Sweet. So we got 2 bots here. I'm going to make sure that we only have a minute to pick because that's all I'm giving you guys. Just a minute.
30 seconds.
We're not doing 30 seconds.
What?
No, you might not even be present for the draft, so you will be quiet. I think 30 seconds is way too fast, especially, remember, we're going to go live during the draft, so I'm going to need some extra time here. So if you guys are ready, I'm ready. Let's get right into this. Let me check the comments just to make sure everyone's ready here. 10-man league, I like mock 10. Oh, this guy, Rave wants mock 10. Sorry, that's Nestor. Let's go ahead and start this, buddy. Oh, boy. Reed with the first overall pick.
Bing. Easy.
Goes Jay Jetta's kind of the go-to pick. Is that what Gabriel Munoz is going to take during our NSP Gold draft?
Jamar Chase goes off the board. Kyrie can't get him.
Team 3 goes Austin Eckler. That's
a reach.
That is a reach. Do I not have a water here?
And then he takes Tyreek Hill.
There.
And McCaffrey falls all the way to number 5. Gabriel gets an absolute steal.
I'm sure he's yelling right now.
Sounds like him.
Quick shout out to everyone who's watching this live. Thank you all so much. Put down hashtag NSP for your chance on our next giveaway, whenever that will be. It just automatically enters you in. Please feel what do I want to say? Feel free to join our Discord. All the links are down in the bio, down in the description below. We're on so many different platforms right now. So if you haven't yet, go check out YouTube. Subscribe to us there. Check out our TikTok. Subscribe to us there. We're almost at 1,000 followers. We're so close. Help us reach our goal. We want to see Vince on the treadmill.
Ooh, oh my goodness. We need to start training, bro. Let's see.
Oh my gosh. Am I seeing this right?
I believe you're looking at the board too, right?
Yes.
Travis Kelce is still available.
Yeah, bro.
Take Stephon.
Oh, you take Stephon Diggs. How dare you?
Hey, bro.
Travis Kelce at number 9? That's crazy.
Do it.
What? He's falling.
I don't like it.
You have to take
I don't
Kelce.
like Travis Kelce in the first round this year. I don't. Someone else could take him. That's fine. That's not going to be me.
Do
Sorry.
it, Nestor. Nestor, do it.
Crazy. Gabriel says, sounds like him. Haha, I did yell when I was granted number 1 pick.
Thank you.
Nick Chubb.
Oh,
Travis Kelce
Chubb.
is a second-round tight end.
Wow. His ADP's
like
at 5.9. He's never fallen off the first round. That is nuts.
Crazy.
Let's see. Zombie K98 takes Nick Chubb first. Who is he going to take second? Oh, he goes at
George
Whoa,
Kittle.
he takes
What
George
is he
Kittle.
doing? He's
Oh
throwing.
no, he started the tight
He's
end train because I'm going
throwing.
Travis Kelce.
Oh my!
Oh man,
You got to
Jesus.
steal, AJ. You got an absolute steal.
Let's see.
Rave is out here. Says Kittle, LMAO, bro. What? Hey, we do this. Okay, I want to throw a positive out there for Zombie K98. Right? He's been in fantasy leagues with us for years now, for the past 5 years. Doesn't matter how questionable his picks are, he always finds himself fighting for the championship. Always.
He does.
So he does grind. Don't judge a book by its cover because he grinds the hell out of the league.
Gabriel says CD, the best wide receiver in the league. I don't know about that one.
Dang, running backs are flying off the board.
My mama just asked, would you guys be interested in going to a Luke Combs concert in May? And I was like,
Luke
not
Combs?
really.
Then boots on?
Ray says he knows something we don't. Kyrie's on the clock.
Wow. Again, we've been at a consistent live viewer count. Do want to say thank you again for all of you out there. Huge thanks. Huge thanks.
I am on the clock. And I am going to take Josh Jacobs. Oh, motherfucking again. That was quick. I'm going to take Jalen Waddle.
Nice. Liam does have a good point. He says, to be fair, Kittle was a beast with Purdy at the end of the season. He was, because
especially against the Seahawks. It was insane.
He did go off. He did. He always has like that one game of the season where he looks like he's playing in Madden, right? Like just ridiculous plays. You just cannot bring him down. I would never forget that time against the New Orleans Saints when he had like 3 guys on him. And he was like, "Oh!" He just threw them all off. That's crazy.
I want to see if he's gonna fall to me.
Tell the viewers what Beach Day is. They don't know what that is.
So we haven't done a beach day in a long time, but us and a bunch of friends from high school go to the beach for a full day and play tackle football in the sand. And AJ trains for this day year long, and he just loves to put out all of his aggression on that day, and he likes to punish people.
I do like to punish people.
He broke my tailbone. Threw me to the ground. Completely illegal pass interference. Disgusting.
It was not pass interference. It was within 5 yards. Within 5 yards.
By the 5 yards. I knew because I took a 5-yard out and took a diagonal. So I was 6 to 7 yards out. 100% illegal. He would have been fined. Thousands.
Let's see.
Everyone knows tailbones were broken. I had a slight concussion too. I had to sit down for a minute.
Okay.
It was hard sand. I went, I hit my head, dizzy, couldn't remember who I was.
Liam knows what's up. If it's within the 5 yards, contact is there. Okay.
You pushed me.
Dude, hey, how am I gonna let you think that it's okay to run these freaking routes on me? You come in 5 yards, boom, boom. I'm not. You're gonna feel my presence. Boom. You're gonna feel my presence there.
8 yards out, AJ.
No, it was not, dude.
Yes, it was.
Dude, I'm making
a little linebacker. You're playing 5 yards out, buddy.
Hey, I do play 5 yards out, but my first step is always forward. My first step forward.
always forward, and you hit you. I was behind you, and you pushed me.
No, don't even
Yes,
say
that is
you're behind.
100% correct.
Okay, so how did you break your tailbone if you're behind me and I
Because I
pushed you?
flew
Because
backwards.
then you will fall forward. Then you will fall
I'm on the
forward.
clock. I'm taking Jalen Hurts.
Wow.
I need a quarterback. I never take quarterbacks this high though.
You don't.
What is
And
going
I'm
on
scared
right
of
now?
Kenneth Walker. I know I'm gonna regret this. This is the Packer in me. I'm taking Aaron Jones.
That's not a bad pick.
It's not a bad pick, but
No,
it's the
I like
Packer
that. Deem says Team 7 selling RN. What does Team 7 look like?
Gabriel says I'm reaching with a head injury. It was a slight concussion.
No, it was not.
I had to sit
had
down.
to
I was
stop.
dizzy, bro. I was dizzy.
It was
from my
hot,
head.
Reed. That's why.
No,
Yes,
it was
it was hot.
directly after that. I hit my head on the stand, dude. It was my tailbone, then my head.
Ooh,
You're treating
yeah, I
me
wonder
like
if these
Tua out there, man.
guys
You're
are
throwing me back out there.
fault.
No, he's not. He's good. He's good.
You told me. Remember when you told me early in this podcast, don't make deep promises. Reed,
What?
I'm about to make
Empty
another
promises?
bold promise here.
You're making bold promise.
Oh
What are you doing?
goodness!
Yeah.
Do
If we ever hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, it has to be 10,000, right? I would personally fly out our NSP Gold
With
members today
10,000?
to have a beach day with us.
Dude.
I will personally do it.
Hey, you guys gotta
That'd be
get us
cool.
to 10,000 then.
No cap.
Get us
No
there.
cap.
And trust me, you're gonna want to try my barbecue, baby. Juices spit in your eye.
That is true.
That's probably why you're dizzy.
That was a different one.
Oh,
That was the first
That
beach.
was.
I remember
Yeah.
Reed, because I was making chicken that day. Reed was like, "These better be juicy," and like he takes a bite and it squirts in his eyes.
It's so good.
Oh my gosh! Or remember those burgers they made at Vincent's house? They were like a big old.
Dude, they were
just blew up.
fat.
Oh, I
They
made them
literally
again.
poked it and it volcanoed. It literally shot out. That was crazy.
Oh shit! I'm on the clock,
It
guys.
says, Gabriel says training starts tomorrow for beach day. I believe you all will get 10K. Ray says we appreciate
Aw.
it. Nestor's just laughing.
That's
AJ
not
spitting on Reed now. You spat on me, dude.
No, because I
turned
said
into a little
it's
sus.
in your eye. Oh my gosh, you guys are horrible, man.
The chicken spat in my eye.
Yes, it was that juicy. Tell me if you ever had chicken that juicy before.
Bit into it.
Grilled.
Smoked. He smoked it.
I smoked it for 45 minutes, then I put it directly. So yeah, smoked it.
You still haven't made chicken that good again, though.
When have I ever made chicken?
Exactly.
All I've been making is pork. I've been making a lot of freaking
I've been asking.
prices are high, man.
Been asking.
They
Hopefully
are.
you-
They've gone up.
I know. Like I was even thinking about making some pork belly burn ends on the second. Ooh.
I like it.
Oh, I like it a lot. Okay, so Justin Fields
Ooh,
gets taken
edges
off
on
the
the
board.
floor.
We're up
Dang
next.
it.
I was looking at a running back here. I do need to adjust the running back position. Do I go Alvin Kamara, who's suspended the first 3 games, or do I go someone like Alexander Madison? Would James Conner be available? I don't know. Do I want to take that risk? I'm not too sure. I think I am going to go Alexander Madison. I'm not too happy with this team right now.
Darn you.
I think
AJ.
Kelsey's kind of screws it all up for me. But it's not as
Sure.
bad as taking Kelsey in the first round. Not as bad.
Not as bad. I think I'm going to go with what I've been saying all year. That Trevor Lawrence is taking that next step.
Oh, running
That's what I'm
quarterbacks.
Oh, jeez. I wasn't expecting this.
AJ don't got no quarterback, does he?
I do not.
Ooh.
No, sir.
Got a
Let's
lot
go
of
for Kirk
picks.
Cousins again.
I'm not sweating, though.
Nestor says AJ makes the best burger.
I made some half-pound burgers
Wow.
and my own personal recipe.
Ooh,
And no cap, they're pretty darn good.
pretty darn good.
Oh, yeah.
I believe it.
Oh, you know what? The
What?
last time I made burgers for Reed, he said it was my fault why he got food poisoning.
It wasn't food poisoning. I didn't get food poisoning. I got sick. That was your fault.
It was my fault, quote unquote. But at the same day, we're all hiking, right? At the same day, he ate wild berries. That he was just like, guys, eat
It
some with
was
me.
totally not the wild berries.
It
They
wasn't
would've
the wild
kicked in
berries.
way sooner.
It was the wild berries that literally just grew in a freaking rock, and just hasn't even been anything, right? Like, I mean, it's wild berries. It's out there in the wild. Literally, you're out there hiking. It was in a canyon, and you see berries coming out of a bush, and he's like, I'm gonna pick these berries and eat them.
I'll take it off tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, Liam.
Ooh, no, they're flying off.
Gabriel says we got lost that day, and Ben jumped in the creek. Ben jumped in the creek the next day, Gabriel.
It was the next day.
Yeah, it was the next day.
And we didn't get lost. It was a team building exercise.
We got lost. I told you guys we were going to get lost at the very beginning. You were like, shut up, Reed.
Well, you were just a negative Nancy that day.
No, I was being realistic. I was like, guys, this is not a trail. Guys, this is not a trail.
We made our own trail, Reed.
Yeah,
Reed.
and we got lost, and it got
You're
really
fine.
scary.
Look at you. You're healthy, aren't you?
I got hit by a cactus that day.
Well, we told you what to
No,
wear.
you didn't get hit by a cactus. You walked into a cactus. Let's see. It really was.
Liam says, kind of sounds like AJ just likes to hurt Reed.
It's true, dude. 100%. You don't even know how you used to bully me back in junior high.
No.
AJ was my junior high bully.
Stop it.
That's how we became friends. He used to bully me.
It is how we became friends. It's kind of weird.
Yes.
If y'all want to hear a different story, Vince and I almost fought on that trail that we got lost in. Yeah. He was right up in my face.
I broke AJ's nose once.
He did. He did break my nose. But it grew back.
It did.
It grew back.
Reed did make bomb paninis. I do make a bomb panini.
Those were.
That's not how you spell panini, though, Gabe. You gotta.
Dude, just take the compliment and walk. Take the compliment and walk, Reed. Come on, bro.
Thank you, Gabe.
That was uncalled for. Oh, shoot. I don't even have a tight end, do I?
Oh, darn you. I hope you weren't.
Oh, I do. I have Travis Kelce.
Oh, yeah.
I have Travis Kelce.
That was rude, AJ. You did not need to rub that in our face.
Oh, I didn't mean it like that. Like, come on, guys. Well, who do I have? I got 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, another wide receiver. I'll probably go another running back.
My team is kind of stacked. I'm not going to lie.
Is it? Is it stacked, though?
I think it's pretty good.
Ooh, I see some good guys out here. And Austin, just one. Well, 2 good guys. Let's get my boy Rashad, baby.
I don't like that 6 pick, Reed.
My 6 pick?
Gabriel says he takes it back. They
What's
gave him
it, dude?
stomach bug.
Take it back. They gave me a stomach. You ain't got no stomach bug. They put you right to sleep.
Oh my gosh, dude. Story about Gabriel. Oh my. I'm not going to explain it all, but let's just say we had to make an emergency stop.
Oh, yeah. And it was like at 4 a.m.
Stop the car! Literally said, stop it! Stop the car! It's not joking! Oh my gosh, memories, man. Can you believe that was like 6 years ago?
Yeah, that was back in 2018.
I still get the little Snapchat story things every now and then.
Man, dude.
Like, hey, do you remember 6 years ago when this happened? See AJ throwing a rock.
I did. When did I throw? Oh, off the cliff.
Yeah.
That was when I made the GIF Squawkulous.
Oh, Squawkulous. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Gabriel says that is true. Couldn't even sit down.
Yeah, see, you were puckered up everywhere. Jeez.
Oh my gosh. Good memories, man. Real good memories.
Yeah.
We were supposed to plan another trip, but COVID got in the way, right?
Yeah.
Yep. We're supposed to go to like Oklahoma area.
I'm taking Evan Ekram, and as usual, you guys know me.
Kicker.
What the?
Oh.
Oh my gosh. I just have a 15-person tent just sitting here with me for like the past 3 years now.
Hey, but we all equally own it.
We all equally. I think I own the rights. It's kind of like what do you call that? Common law marriage. Like it's been living with
Basically.
me for 3 years.
No, that is still ours.
Take it.
Let's see.
Liam
Dang,
says
there's still a
typical
lot of good
Packers
receivers.
fan. What do you mean? I took Justin Tucker. I do have 2 Packer players though.
He does.
Listen, you
See?
get the best kicker, you get the best defense, and you always have plus like 10 points on the other team. You're good. Stack up all the wide receivers, running backs you want.
That's Reed's fantasy method, okay? We're not going to claim that as an official NSP method.
For sure. This is mine.
Right.
I've done pretty decent in some leagues, okay?
Right. Not taking that away from you.
This has always been my strategy.
Reed is famous for that strategy.
You fill out your whole team before you start filling out your bench. That is my motto.
Oy. Okay, let's see. What do we need to address here? Okay, let's look at these players here. We still got some decent players out here. As soon as I find them.
Yeah.
I want to add him there. I want to add him there. Oh, wow.
For those people that are drafting in the chat, let us know how you think your draft is currently going. Are you scared? Are you happy? You think you have the best team in the whole league? Let us know. I think I got the best team in the whole league right now.
I already know like half these answers here when these guys are. Does mean you're taking defense next then?
Does that mean that you're taking defense? I'm not telling any.
You already did. You already did.
I say until I actually do it. Okay.
You already told him your strategy.
No secrets.
No secrets.
Let's see.
I'm gonna take the Packers defense right now so Reed can have them.
You take the Packers defense, you idiot. We disappoint. I can tell you that. We disappoint.
I remember last year when
dude, we were supposed to be the best defense in the whole league. Okay, on paper, we were the best defense in the whole league. That is 100% true.
Reed was like, "We need to be top 5 defense," and I was like, "Okay, Reed."
We ended up being top 10. Okay, by the end of the year.
Yeah.
Rave is very confident in his draft here. Personally, I'm not too confident in mine right now. I don't like it
because you went Travis.
Kelsey did make a big impact. I'm not mad at my team. I like it, and I feel like it has a lot of potential. But yeah, Kelsey is huge when he goes. Oh my gosh!
We see the run of kickers.
Oh no, not here.
No.
Gabe says, "What are the trading rules for the season?" Example, league votes.
The league has 2 days to vote on trades. That's basically it. I'm cool. You want to make trades. Everyone paid for this league. So obviously everyone has some sort of sense of how fantasy football works and they're looking to win. So instead of like those free leagues where you're like, oh, I'm going to talk to this guy because he doesn't know jack about football. These are all subscribers of NSP, all of them. So I 100% believe that they have more than just common sense when it comes to fantasy football. So make whatever trades you want. And the league has 2 days to vote against the trade.
Vincent took the Cowboys defense.
But if I do see something fishy as far as like someone like throwing towards the end of the league, I will veto that.
Wait, what is this run on defenses? What the hell, guys?
Welcome to my world,
10, Reed.
Welcome to my world. As soon as I say something, as soon as someone is on my queue, these guys snipe them.
What the hell?
Oh, Vince got the Cowboys. Oh my gosh. My gosh.
I did.
I can't believe this. Well, there goes my perfect team. I was going to get the Niners defense. It's all Nestor's fault.
I kind of like my team.
Nestor's following my freaking strategy. Took a defense and a kicker before I could.
He did. Ooh, Kyrie's throwing with Smith and Jibba.
I don't even feel like drafting a defense now.
Reed, you have to.
I know, but like I feel like I could get these people later, but now there's just been this run, so I don't know anymore. This whole mock draft is just throwing me off.
It's the area to try different strategies, Reed.
No, man. It's a proven and it works strategy for me.
Let's see here.
Who do I go for?
Oh, you're looking for
Yeah,
defense.
AJ Dillon right there.
Yeah, I think he's looking for a defense.
Yeah.
You got the Bills
It's
defense?
not that bad. It's not that bad. Could be worse.
They should deal with the injuries last year. That's the big thing for them.
But week 1, they're going up against the Jets.
So what? They're going to be figuring. Aaron Rodgers sucks week 1. God.
Oh, he sucks week 1 with the Packers.
Jeez.
You wait, buddy. Just you wait.
Okay.
We throwing a bet out there. Aaron Rodgers
Ooh.
goes for 3
Taking
touchdowns,
Jordan Addison.
300 yards. Not bad, not bad.
He's going to be like, my receivers suck. My offensive line sucks. I hate everybody.
I should have started this day.
I don't know, man. He took a pay cut.
He's pretty confident.
Yeah.
He's wearing gold and diamond jewelry now, Reed. He's a changed person.
He looks like a thug.
Oh, my. Hey,
He's-
Reed.
I mean, he does drugs already, so he's just got to fit the theme there, you know?
He does. Have y'all seen Hard Knocks?
I haven't seen it
Dude,
yet.
I still have not.
Okay, I'm going to spoil something real quick.
Whoa.
If y'all don't
Go
mind.
for it. I'm okay.
Literally,
I'm
the
okay with it.
first, 8 minutes of Hard Knocks, they're sucking hard. I mean, they're just all over Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
I felt like,
The only way they were going to get him, dude.
honestly, they're like, wow, we're so blessed to have Aaron Rodgers. He makes such a big difference. They literally had to say, don't listen to what the TV says about Aaron Rodgers. It's all wrong. And then Aaron Rodgers comes out and he's like, oh, yeah, about me having a list of people that I want. That's totally false. Yeah, shut the heck up, dude. You're just saying by chance.
That's why they got all those guys.
Right? Like by chance, they signed every guy that he liked over there in Green Bay. Yeah, no.
And she takes the defense. Is that where you wanted to take the defense, or was the run affected you?
It was a little bit of the run. I took it around early than what I wanted, but that's okay.
It's all right. That's okay.
I mean, it's all right. It's they week 1 they do go up against the Houston Texans, a rookie QB on his first NFL official game. I think they're going to have some pretty good odds.
Cool.
Let's see. I also want to see who's available here. I think everyone's trying to figure out, okay, what do I want to go for here?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was me. I was like, am I next?
I know. I started looking. I was like, oh, shit, man.
Oh, no. Okay, it's my turn here. Did someone take Kyler Murray?
Did they?
Who in their right mind did that?
I don't see them on the board.
I don't see it either. And I'm going to go back with my boy. I'm going to continue with Jake Moody. He was 4 for 4 his last preseason game. So, hell yeah.
Jake Moody.
Moody, baby. It's a mood. The mood stir.
Let's see.
Thank you. Just yelling out a whole bunch of random stuff now.
I am going to go with the handcuff that I have not gone with yet. Samaje Perine.
See, we got 3 more rounds left. I already got my kicker. I got my defense. I want to start looking at possible
Handcuffs.
at possible breakout candidates here. And I don't know why I'm trying to be secretive. Everyone can see my screen. Let's see who else.
Gonna draft Brandon Cooks. Everybody draft Brandon Cooks.
Oh my gosh, I hate this guy. Don't you do it. He was going to land all the way back to me. I don't know how he got ignored all this way. We see Patriot Gabe taking Ezekiel Elliott. He's a Patriots fan. Does he know something we don't?
Who?
Ezekiel Elliott. Boom. Oh, we got some good wide receivers available. Okay.
I hate when I see Brian Robinson's name, like Bijan.
I know. I was like, what is he doing here?
I saw somebody like on like those people who like don't do like any actual like app to do their fantasy. Someone accidentally took Brian Robinson instead of Bijan in the round.
Oh, guys, look at this. I have not seen this in fantasy football yet. Deuce Vaughn now has an ADP. How crazy is that? Yeah.
Oh, he goes at 180. Not too bad.
I see what you did too, Reed. Very mad at you.
Or what did I do?
You took Odell Beckham.
Yeah. Was he on your thing?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't see that. I swear to God. I've been looking at him for a while.
Yeah.
Do I take Elijah Mitchell or Rashad Penny?
Don't take Rashad. Don't do it.
I don't trust Mitchell though.
I think we're set. I think we're ready to go, baby. I like how when we're doing the Underdog fantasy, we got more live viewers now, but Underdog, these guys were like nonstop commenting in the chat, right? Just like boom, boom, boom. And now that we're actually drafting, these guys are like dead set. All right.
I don't know, man, but I better see some of these guys' faces live when we're doing this.
Yes. Thank you for the reminder, Vince. Whenever we are doing these drafts, so the first draft is this Thursday at 6 o'clock. So whenever we're doing this draft, we're going to be doing it how we are right now. But every single one of y'all has a chance to join us here to be part of the podcast. Do you ever want to be a podcaster and get a feel for it? Try it here. All you need is a decent mic, headset, camera, webcam, or your computer. We're not looking for quality here. We're looking to have a good time with y'all. All right. It's super easy. We just send you a link. We're probably going to send it through the Discord. Click on the link. It's going to be safe. And you're in. You join. Simple as that. So if you guys want to try it. Oh, look, we already got one guy that says, I'll be there.
I don't know about Gabriel. Last time we brought him on live, he said immediatly curse words.
Oh, what? As soon as he entered in, he was like, what the fuck up? Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. Oh, yeah, we will have to watch the language, okay? I don't mind here and there, like, oh crap, or something like that. But we'll keep it at a minimum, all right? Oh, Okonkwo. Who took Okonkwo here? Of course. He just couldn't help himself, huh?
The Z-Man? Mr. Zach?
I feel like there's so many wide receivers left.
There is. There's a lot of wide receivers left. We are a somewhat family-friendly show.
We're like Disney. We have those little hints in there, you know.
Yeah, we get to say one F-bomb a show. Oh my gosh. No, don't do it. I mean, it'll come out every now and then. But I don't know. I forgot. I haven't watched I'm not too big on movies as far as like stats and all that. PG-13, is that like how far can you go for PG-13?
It's changed over the years. You can go pretty far now.
I think you can have like sexual like innuendos in there and stuff like that.
Coming from the guys who broke Reed's tailbone. Vincent didn't break my tailbone.
He's not.
All AJ.
Hey Liam. You want to see how it feels to break a tailbone?
Whoa, dude. Are you threatening him?
No.
Are you threatening me?
I literally wasn't threatening him.
Literally. Let's see.
Can't
I'm
wait
gonna
to
do
take
a blast. Blast from
22
the
what?
past.
Can't wait to
Right
take
here.
McKinnon.
Blast from the
guy.
past.
Says, whoa, chill, bro.
Bro.
Chill, bro.
You better hope we don't. I mean, I don't want to say that because I do want to hit 10,000 subscribers. You better turn down that ticket, that plane ticket then. Oh, you're going to be expensive, Liam. It's all the way
true.
in Canada.
Oh, yeah.
In
That's gonna
Canada.
that's international, man.
I'm gonna have to think of things that I want him to bring me. Bacon is one of them.
Bacon. Yeah.
Yeah, maple syrup. Another one. I wonder if all that stuff is true. You know, like maple syrup, like superb over there.
You can tell us. He's still under 18, so you better watch it. You're gonna fly on a minor, AJ. Whoa!
Is that bad? Is like honestly, is that bad?
He said you don't get bacon in the U.S.
We don't have Canadian bacon.
Oh god.
I guess he doesn't get it because they don't call it Canadian bacon. You know.
That's true. It's true.
I mean, do you get it?
Tables have turned. Gabriel.
Taking Luke Musgrave. You got 3 Packers.
Jeez.
But I think Liam said he was 17, didn't he? Or 16?
Liam? No, 16. Yeah.
Oh, he's 16? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we hit 10,000
2
before.
minors? Oh, why before?
So we could get to our goal ahead of time. I don't want to wait 2 years to hit 10,000. He's 17.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's 17. Okay.
How does that
Who
work
is
in
16?
Canadian years? Is that like
You can tell he's never been out of the U.S.
I've never been out of Texas, have I?
Have you never been to Mexico?
When I was young. Yeah. But I don't consider that like going out of the United States, you know.
Technically,
technically yes, you did, but you know, growing up where we grew up, it's like
he's gonna turn 18 in September.
oh,
Good.
Rave is 16.
Nice. Yeah, Rave is 16. There you go.
Gabriel acts like he's 15.
Gabriel says I'm 15. Who's that super old man in your profile pic? Is that your grandfather?
Take McKinnon, AJ. It's right there.
Why? Who do you have?
Me? I'm finished. This is your last pick.
Hey, your last pick. It's
I'm gonna
Mr.
take my
Irrelevant.
boy over here, baby.
Liam says, bro, we don't live in the same universe.
I was joking.
His dad.
Dad.
All right, who's going to be Mr. Irrelevant, Nestor?
Nestor has a pick the past like 3 turns.
Oh, so we're going to have to wait 40. Oh,
Oh, you picked Simon Algier.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
Okay, do we want to go through these teams like we normally do?
Quickly.
Quickly. Yeah.
All right. Reed's first over here. So Reed the Speed. Let me get my cursor ready. Reed the Speed has Justin Jefferson first pick, Josh Jacobs, Jalen Waddle, Jalen Hurts. Pretty strong. We're able to capitalize with Aaron Jones as his second running back. Oh my God. Christian Watson. Something literally fell in my throat. Christian Watson, Alvin Kamara, who has a 3-game suspension, Evan Ingram as his tight end 1, Justin Tucker, extreme reach, Buffalo Bills, super reach, Jordan Addison, Odell Beckham, Rashad Penny, Elijah Mitchell, best handcuff in the league, and Lucas Musgrave. What do we think about Reed's team here?
I think it's a B+ at the very minimum.
I think you start off super great. Like
yes, those first 4, 5.
And then you hit round 6, and I had
Christian Watson is great. You're gonna eat your freaking words, Vincent.
He could be great, but I mean, yeah, first 5 rounds, awesome picks. Like you killed it, bro. Absolutely killed it. And then Christian Watson, not bad, right? I like it. I feel like you could have picked him up.
I was at his average draft position. He would. Well, I mean, I could have picked him just 1 pick later.
It really just depends on the league that you're in. Like, I don't know if people would have trusted Christian
Watson.
Watson.
Says too many Packers. All right, I'm biased a little bit.
Okay, so then you went Alvin Kamara. not bad. Does have a 3-game suspension, but when he comes back, he's gonna be very valuable for
Yes.
that team. Evan Ingram as your tight end 1. It's a little worrisome. I know he's projected to have a great season. I'm still worried there. But then you have
Okay.
Lucas Musgrave, which we don't know how he's going to do. I'll give you a solid B plus. I like your team.
Thank you. Thank you. Liam gave it a D
I-
plus. I don't know about
I
that.
give it a B. I give it a B.
Rafe says, Liam, me, and you know. These guys like to get their. I'm assuming that's what he's talking about. They like to get their team announced, and it's Liam, Rave, and you know who, Kyrie. So if I got that right, man, pats on back here. So next we have Zach.
Zach.
Zach is
he-
Rave, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Zach is Rave.
Yeah. Oh, you
Um,
weren't here when that happened, right, Reed?
Yeah.
Was it?
No.
No. he
Oh,
wasn't.
jeez. Okay, so we
revealed
have
his
Rave
name.
here. Jamar Chase, Garrett Wilson is his second wide receiver. Not bad. Tony Pollard, good pick there. Keenan Allen as his wide receiver 3. He goes
This-
top 3 wide receivers. Okay. Lamar Jackson, Kyle Pitts, James Conner, Mike Evans, Tyler Lockett, Traylon Burks, Antonio Gibson, Tua Tagovailoa, Okonkwo, Koo, and the Titans defense. Bro, you are stacked when you're wide receivers.
I like his.
Wide receivers
I think
is
the
stacked.
only. Just his quarterback. That's it.
Not just
I
his
would- I would've
The
quarterback. I
running
mean,
back.
I like James Conner, but I think it's a bit of a concern if he's your running back
that's
too.
right.
Yes.
And then after him, you got
That's
Antonio
right.
Gibson, and that's it.
Yeah, never mind.
That's
That's it.
that's very, very scary.
You should have gone more running back.
I don't know about that.
Right.
I don't know about an A.
Liam's calling himself an A. We haven't got to you, Liam.
I got a B for that.
Chill, bro.
Yeah, I think because of the lack of running backs, I would go B minus. Just because he's not gonna have any rotation whatsoever.
Yes, you definitely had to get some trades in there, Rave. But like I said, you are stacked elitely. I don't know if that's a word, but I'm making it a word. Elitely in the wide
Yeah,
receiver
wide
position.
receiver.
Yeah, you look
Yeah.
really good there, especially with
He's
Tyler
got-
Lockett
he's got
and Mike Evans as your backups.
4 wide receiver 1s and 2 wide receiver 2s. Wild.
Yeah. Make some trades. Liam gives you an A minus. I don't know if he. Oh, I think Liam's giving Zach an A or A minus. I think I'm gonna give him a B,
I got a B.
just a
I
B.
got B minus.
If that
with
was
no
a real
trades.
draft, yeah, for sure. But you gotta treat every mock draft as if it's a real draft. Doesn't matter if you're trying out a new system or not. Strategy I meant. So up next we got Team 3. Team 3 has Austin. And we're not going to do that. Up next we got Kyrie. We got Tyreek Hill, Amon St. Brown, Jonathan Taylor, Joe Mixon, Amari Cooper, TJ Hawkinson, Justin Herbert, Javonte Williams,
Wow.
Hollywood Brown, Juju Smith, Nugba killed it. Zay Flowers, Jalen Warren, Anthony Richardson, Patriots defense, and Gano as the kicker. Guys,
I like it.
I hate to say it, but
It's well rounded.
I like it.
I like
I
it.
really like it.
This is a very good draft.
I want to give you A minus here.
Yeah. I'll give
I don't
it
like
an
some
A
of your
minus.
backups here. Liam's asking if we
think
could
it's
do
better than
his real
mine.
quick because
Yep.
he has to go. So let's go and jump over to Liam. He just doesn't have any patience, I guess. But Liam, he starts off with Cooper Kupp, Saquon Barkley, Josh Allen in the 3rd round. Okay. Second QB off the board. T. Higgins, Jared Judy, Miles Sanders, Goder, Ayuk, Williams, Herbert, Charbonnet, Cole Kmet, Moore, Tyler Bass as your kicker, and the New Orleans Saints. First 2 picks, very solid. I love that you have Josh Allen as your quarterback here. I'm just a bit worried here when it comes to
those
your
wide
other wide receivers. You definitely got you definitely have some wiggle room here, right? So that's good. But then you're missing out on running backs, which you go with Miles Sanders, good, but as your running back too, I'm just a little bit worried. Just a little bit worried. Tight end's not bad. Brandon Ayuk, he's a good option to have as your 4th, I guess. Mike Williams, same thing with Ayuk. And then you got Herbert and Charbonnet. What do we think here, guys?
I'll say B.
I-
B plus.
Yeah, I'm gonna go B minus just because those 3 wide receivers in Judy, Ayuk, and Williams, if you're rotating them week to week, it's an up in the air who's going to be the better guy. So it's just hard for me when I have that many receivers that I don't know who's going to be good that week. So,
I'll give it
and then
a
of
B.
course the running backs.
I give it a B.
I'm doing a B minus. Thank you, Liam. Appreciate
Yeah.
you being here for almost 2 hours, man. Always thankful for you and your support. Now, since we jumped over Gabe, let's do his real quick. We got Christian McCaffrey, Najee Harris, Travis Etienne, extremely heavy on running backs here. And let's see how he does for wide receivers. Goes with Calvin Ridley, DJ Moore, Darren Waller, Aaron Rodgers, Javonte Williams, Juju Smith-Schuster, Niners, Evan McPherson, Ezekiel Elliott, Jared Goff, Rashad Bateman,
Whoa.
Dawson Knox.
It's Brar. Brar's here.
Bro.
Oh my
Who's this
gosh,
guy?
dude. I've been trying to get a hold of you, dude. Oh, I thought I messaged him on Twitter, and I guess I didn't. I don't know what his @ is on Twitter.
I remember what the profile picture looks like.
Oh, you do? Brar, we missed you, dude. Oh my gosh, man. So happy to see you here. But for Patriot Gabe, with him going so heavy with running backs,
So heavy.
I'm still not mad at his wide receivers. Calvin Ridley's up in the air because you have elite wide receivers over there. Safety with DJ Moore, but it's not to the point where I'm like, I need to jump ship and trade some running backs away. He has somewhat of a light at the end of the tunnel here. I'm going to give it a solid B just because, I mean, this is an elite room right here.
I'm giving a B plus.
A B plus.
Yeah, I was gonna go B also just because he doesn't have so much to work with in the wide receiver room. Like Calvin Ridley's good, DJ Moore is good, and then he's got Juju, but his backup is only Bateman, so he doesn't really have too many options there to rotate if someone's not doing good.
I mean, according to Gabriel, Juju is an elite wide receiver.
I mean, yeah, but we'll see. We'll see how DJ Moore does. Also, he does get frustrated every now and then when he doesn't get the ball. So,
I'm just a little bit bothered that he decided to get Aaron Rodgers over Dak Prescott and Deshaun Watson. Just a little bit bothered. We'll see. Up next, we already did Liam. We got Vince the Prince here. He stole Stephon Diggs away from me, then Devontae Adams, Chris Olave, Dameon Pierce, J.K. Dobbins, Trevor Lawrence, Isaiah Pacheco, Njoku, Michael Thomas, Cowboys, Johnston, Pirine, Schultz, Wilson, and Myers. He goes heavy, opposite of Gabe. He goes heavy on wide receivers, which they look really good. Gets Dameon Pierce, who I think is a very reliable running back option. J.K. Dobbins, I want to say he's reliable, right? But he went right ahead and got Isaiah Pacheco, which I think was a great recovery. Honestly, Vince, I like your team. I think when we talk about consistency when it comes to fantasy football, this is it. This is the consistent team. I want to give you a B plus, borderline A minus.
I don't like the draft at all, in my opinion. I give it a B minus.
Wow. What's your reasoning, Reed? I want to know.
The running backs, in my opinion, are just not going to be able to hold up to par against other teams. Trevor Lawrence, I think that's a good where you drafted him, but the running backs is just killing it for me.
Hey, Brar, go ahead and message me. I'm not too sure if you're on our Discord. If you haven't joined our Discord, please do so. We are very involved there, and I'll love to keep you updated with everything we got going on. If not, please message us on Twitter. I know you follow us on Twitter, but about this question, message us because we're coming extremely close to our drafts. But thank you, man. Appreciate your support. Up next, we have myself. Okay. I wasn't very happy with this draft, but let's see how I did. I have CeeDee Lamb, Travis Kelce, Jahmyr Gibbs, Devontae Smith, DeAndre Hopkins, Alexander Madison, Dak Prescott, Rashad White, Johnson, A-Chain, Ravens, Moody, Kincaid, Cousins, and Thielen.
I don't like Hopkins, but you got Deontay Johnson, so I think that's a good replacement if Hopkins isn't doing anything with Tennessee. I'm sure he will, but I just don't know how consistent he'll be with the quarterback situation there. I mean, but you have also Kelce to make up for that. Um,
I'm giving
I
it
would
a
say a
B.
solid B plus. I would say a solid B plus because you have a lot of running backs who are pass catchers. So I think that's where you'll make up, especially if you are in a PPR league. So I think it's pretty good.
Burr says he says Trey Lance over Dak next year, and Ray says he likes Hopkins.
Thank you. I do feel like Hawkins will demand a high target share, so that's why I like him there. He will get his points mainly off of PPR, which that is what our league goes by.
Yeah.
Trey Brar says Trey Lance over Dak Prescott. I'm not going to go too in depth with this, but if Trey Lance was given an opportunity to start, he will have better stats than Dak Prescott. I will say that because of the team that he's in. Because of the team that he's in.
Ray says Ryan Tannehill isn't like complete dog. Traylon is down maybe for week 1 or wide receiver 3 is out.
Yeah, high value when it comes to D Hop.
Not bad. Not
Yes,
bad.
sir. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the last but not least. We got Zombie K98. We have Nick Chubb, George Kittle, DK Metcalf, Debo Samuel, Kadarius Toney, Justin Fields, James Cook, George Pickens, Philadelphia Eagles defense, Bucker kicker, Washington. Oh, yeah, Washington's the tight end, Daniel Jones, Cortland Sutton, and Myers and Algier. Now, I have noticed a trend when it comes to Zombie K98. He's been drafting Debo a lot. So he likes some Niners players. You got Kittle and Debo here. I don't know how I feel about his team. I feel like it's kind of all over the place, but I feel like if you aim it towards the right direction, he could find some success. I don't like having a Kansas City wide receiver so early in the draft.
Yeah, especially not Kadarius Toney. I think he could have gone for someone else, but I just think he needs a little bit of help in the running back room. That's about it.
I give
He
it
has
a
a little
B
bit more help.
minus.
Yeah, I was gonna say a B minus, just because of running back room for me.
Well, you guys, that was super fun. We always have such a great time drafting with you guys. We are doing another draft, but this time it is a real draft on Thursday. So, Brar, I know it's been a while since you've been with us, but we are going to go live on Thursday at 6 o'clock Central Time. If you haven't yet, like I said, DM us or DM me, wherever you find us easiest to get to, whether it be on the Discord, whether it be on Twitter. All of our links, every single one of them, even our personal links, are in the description down below of this video. So go ahead, check that out. Always appreciate you guys. Rave, thank you so much for staying with us for almost 2 hours. Always appreciate your support. Tell Zach I don't feel the same. But love you guys. Remember, hashtag NSP is the new trend that we're doing. George Kittle going to start this year slow again, as he always does, but he's always going to be a dog. Do you guys have anything else to say?
No, that was a good live. Thank you guys for tuning in for so long. We appreciate it.
Cool, man. Thank you all so much. And until next time, as always, keep on grinding.